So where the monopoly is the single producer seller in the market, with the monopsony we have the opposite, where we have only one buyer, one consumer in this market, and they're going to behave basically the same way as the monopoly, but kind of like upside down, right? But they're going to exercise, they're going to flex muscle, they're going to do the exact same thing that the monopoly is doing, but on the demand side, they're going to dictate how much they're willing to pay for something. And I have it here. You can review it. How would that look like in the healthcare market? There are a couple of ways, but what I have here is think about a hospital in a remote area of the country where there's only one hospital. Okay. But instead of thinking of the hospital as the producer of healthcare, now think about the hospital as the consumer of workers, right? Of doctors, nurses, in all the other technical jobs that a hospital requires. Well, if there's only one hospital hiring in your area, they're obviously going to control the wages for everyone, because either you work for them or you don't, right? At all. You're gonna have to move. So that would be a monopsony, because they dictate how much they're willing to pay for the resources. Another example in healthcare is Medicare, right? The government being being one of them, but being one of the largest, the largest in Medicare, but in one of the largest in healthcare, being a single payer in that sense, they can dictate how much they're willing to pay for procedures, for hospitalizations, for drugs, and so on and so forth. Bottom line, if the hospital wants to treat Medicare patients, they need to deal with the government, and they need to negotiate those rates with the government, and the government has a lot of power, and they need to find some type of agreement. And that's it. That's it for chapter 2.